Hey guys, this is my garage sale Halloween haul part 1. I have to make a part 2. The best thing that I found is this bride and groom metal carriage. This thing's really awesome. I've seen similar things like this online over the past few years, and I never had the money to get something like this. I was really happy to find this. And there's the bride, and she has a crown on her head, and that's her veil, and she even has her fingernails painted red. And then there's she's coming out of a jack-o'-lantern, and then there's the carriage. It has 3 wheels, one small one in the front, 2 big ones in the back, and then it has this design on here, and then the groom is over here in the front, and he has a red bow tie. So yeah, this is in really good condition. So I was surprised to find it, and also in such good condition. So I snatched it up right away. And this lady was really wanting to get rid of her Halloween stuff, so she was selling it for only $3. I couldn't believe it. I thought she was going to ask $5, but she said $3. So I snatched it up right away. And then my second best find was this wizard nutcracker. And this is not one of the smaller ones that you find like at Michael's. This is a big one. I'm not sure how tall it is, but he's pretty tall. And he's a wizard, and I like anything with wizards. In fact, I also collect wizards. I have a bunch of wizard water globes from San Francisco Music Box and other wizard figurines. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. He has a crystal ball in one hand and a half moon staff in the other. And he's in really good shape too, and he's purple, and he has a velvet cape with silver trim around it, and he also has silver fabric trim around his hat. His hat is wooden, but the trim on it is fabric. And the bottom is orange, and it says it's from the year 2010, from 7 years ago, and he was only $2. I'll have the sticker on here just in case I forget the price. So yeah, he was only $2, and he's in pretty good condition. The only thing is that his staff over here has it's a little bit brown, turned a little bit brown, but not too bad. And the rest of the staff is in good condition. And then this is what he looks like from the back. His cape, it goes all the way down. And I checked on the back, and he's from Target, and he was $12.99. And it says limited edition. He was limited edition, and he's number 419 of 3,501. So that's a really good number. That's a high number. And it says from Target Brands Inc. Made in China, $12.99. Oh, here's the size: 14-inch nutcracker. So he's 14 inches. And sometimes, especially when you find these at garage sales, their jaw is broken off, totally broken off, missing, or it's stuck, it doesn't work anymore. But he actually still works. I couldn't believe there was nothing wrong with his jaw. So see, it opens and then it closes really nice. And the handle is in the back behind his cape. So I was really happy that his jaw wasn't broken, it was still attached there. Okay, and then I found the stack of these jack-o'-lanterns. I've seen this online before. I don't know, for many years I've seen this on people that they had this in their collection. And I was happy to find this, and he was only $1. The sticker, I left the sticker on here, it says $1. And then, believe it or not, he came with this cord. I was happy that he still had his original cord, and the light still works. She plugged it in for me over there in the garage to test it out, and the light still works. And it has the cord still in the back. And it's one of those cords that I like, that you don't have to unplug from the wall. It has an on and off switch on the cord over here. I'm sure you guys have seen these kind before. So yeah, I was happy that it came with the cord, and I was even more happy that the light bulb wasn't burnt out. And like I said, it's not one of those ones that you have to just keep plugging and plugging back in the wall. Those are annoying, especially if you plug them in every day for like I do. I celebrate Halloween for a full 30 days, from like October 1st to October 31st, and this is much easier to turn it on and off every day. Okay, next is this cool mummy candle holder, and I've seen this one too online before, maybe from the past couple of years. And he's from Big Lots. And I like the detail on him. The detail is really, really good on him. And I like him because he's not childish looking or too cutesy for like little kids, you know, mummies that are like for little kids. And he's missing one tooth. I like how he's actually missing a tooth in the front. And I think he originally came with the little glass piece over here, a glass candle holder to put the candle in, but that's okay. It doesn't matter because I can just put this battery operated tea light in here, which she gave me for free, and it still works. I tried it over there, and it's the orange ones for Halloween. And like I said, on the back it says Big Lots, but part of the sticker is torn off, the price tag, so I couldn't see how much it was, but it says Big over here, and you can see it's from Big Lots. So I wonder, like I said, what year it's from, because I've seen these maybe for like 2 years online, from 2 years ago maybe. And then these, maybe some of you will recognize this who shop at the Dollar Tree, this purple sparkly owl. Yeah, I remember Dollar Tree having this last year and the year before. So that's really cute because I like owls and I love purple, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like, it doesn't look old, and it doesn't have missing patches of glitter on it or anything. And then this other one I recognize from the Dollar Tree as well. This is a purple glittery pumpkin. It says Witches Welcome. And I'm really not into witches that much, but I liked it because it was, again, because it was purple. And I forgot how much she gave me these for, but really cheap. I think she was asking 50 cents each for them. I think 50 cents each. And even still has the little hanger on here. And again, this is in good condition. The back is in good condition as well. It doesn't have any patches of glitter missing, or the cardboard is not wasting away or anything like that. And then I got this Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster actually, candle holder, and I really wanted this for the past 2 or 3 years. I've seen people hauling this on YouTube, and I forgot where it's from, but I think it was from Bath and Body Works. Yeah, Bath and Body Works, it says on the back. And they also had a Bride, she didn't have a Bride of Frankenstein, but Bath and Body Works also had a Bride of Frankenstein, and I would have wanted that one better, but this lady didn't have it, only this one. And I like the stitches on the side of his head. They even put that on there. I like the detail of the stitches, and I like his bolts. He even has the 2 bolts sticking out, and I like the expression on his face a lot. And he's in great condition. This is just a sticker on here of the price. It was 50 cents. I have to take that off later. So I only paid 50 cents for him, and there's nothing wrong with him. He doesn't have any chips at all, which a lot of the figurines and stuff like this, half of them usually I find to have at least 1 chip on it. And it has no chips, nothing wrong with it, no chips on the bottom. So this is almost like new. And he's pretty cool, so now I finally have him too, even though I'm a couple, 2 or 3 years behind on him. And then I found this fabric placemat with these jack-o'-lanterns and this black cat. And it has this pumpkin here with this like birdhouse with a bat on it. And then it has the white fencing and the stars. And then it has a black cat here in the corner with a scarf and a witch's hat. Oh, I see. There's over here. I see that the only thing wrong with it is this dirty spot over here. It's brown, but I'm sure that'll come out in the washer. So that's the only thing wrong with it really. That's that little brown spot on the fencing over there. So that's what it looks like. And I don't know. This one doesn't have a price tag on it, so I don't know where this one came from. But it looks similar to something that they would have at Big Lots every year. Okay, then I got this metal sign that I guess you can hang on your wall. It doesn't have anything on the back to hang it on the wall with, but I guess you could find a way to put it on the wall. If not, you can just prop it up on something or on your bookshelf. And it says, "I lost my broom, can I borrow yours?" And I like that it looks vintage, and it has this witch on here with a couple of stars. So I like anything vintage looking, anything Halloween that's vintage Halloween, even Christmas vintage stuff. And it has another star over here on the bottom. So that's what it looks like. I've seen similar signs like this that some people have in their collection online, and I always thought they were really cool. So now I finally have one too. This again, it was, I think she said this was only $1 or 50 cents, I don't remember. And then I got these vinyl or plastic, I think they're vinyl, placemats. It says Ghouls Night Out, and it has these witches on here and this black cat. And this one witch over here, I don't know if you can tell because of the glare, but she's winking. And then this is what this other witch looks like. So I thought this was pretty cute, and I like the border around it. I like the orange and black checkered stripes around it. And it's in really good condition, almost new. Even the back, except the back is a little dirty, but obviously I'm going to wash these vinyl placemats before I use them. And it says they were from Big Lots, $1 each. There's a sticker from Big Lots on it, and I got 2 of them. I just have to wash them. Those are going to go on my kitchen table, not on my dining room table, because on my dining room table I make it more like fancy looking and less childish and less cutesy in my dining room table. So these won't go in the dining room, these will go on the kitchen table. And one more. This little wooden sign. I've seen similar stuff like this online, but I don't have anything like this. And this is made to look vintage. And as this little girl dressed up like a ghost, and you can see the little girl's feet. There's her skirt and then her feet here. And then she's holding these two she's holding one jack-o'-lantern, and the top of her head is a jack-o'-lantern as well. And I like the look on this pumpkin's face, this jack-o'-lantern's face. I like that one because it's scary looking. The only thing wrong with it is that it has some kind of like stain over here. But it was really cheap. It was only 50 cents, so I couldn't pass it up. And then it has like these red like spots on here that looks like maybe like from the paint or something. It got wet or something. And then the bottom looks like a little old. But maybe I can just repaint that. Just buy some black paint and I can just repaint it. In fact, I have some black craft paint, so maybe I'll try to repaint it with that black craft paint I have. Maybe I'll try to wash it first. Maybe it'll come off if you just wash it. I don't know. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I really was happy to find this because I don't have anything like this. Plus, I like anything that looks vintage. And then the back just looks like that. So one more thing, and then this will be the end of part 1. I bought this lenticular portrait, which I don't have any of the big ones. I just have the small ones from the Dollar Tree because I can't afford the big ones, and I've wanted one of the big ones for many, many years. But it is cracked and in very bad condition. See, it's cracked over here on the side, and it's all scratched up and stuff. But she gave it to me for $1/4, for 25 cents. I mean, oh, and on the bottom too, it's broke on the bottom. But that's okay, because if I don't have to keep it in the frame, I can just take the picture out, and then I can just reframe it or just use the picture by itself somehow. So I thought that was pretty cool. It has this couple on here, and the guy's wearing a top hat. And then that's what it looks like. And the border has some skull heads all around the frame. So yeah, I was happy to find one, even though it's in really horrible condition. For $1/4, you can't pass it up. I would even pay 50 cents for it. So yeah, that's the end of part 1. So there'll be some more Halloween stuff in the garage sales coming up, but this is the best of it. This is just the best that I found, all the stuff. So the other stuff is more like odd and ends. I also have like a small purple glittery tree that lights up with some ornaments on it. That'll be coming up next in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.